Hello everybody, and welcome to something new. Yes, I decided that I'm doing Dragon Age, because my girlfriend made me do it. I mean, because she really wanted me to do it, and she gave me hugs and kisses and stuff like that. And she's totally not paying attention to me because she's too busy raffing on WoW. Either that, she's ignoring me as usual. Anyway, let's start a new game. And go through our wonderful loading screen. And so, as the golden city blackened with each step you take in my hall, marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon all the world. Canticle of Threnodies, 813.
The chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation.
That's a lot of people.
Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Alright. There's our little intro. Pretty bloody. Anyway, time to make our character. We can make male or female. I'm going to be female because I can. And our race, we got our human, elf, and a dwarf. Dwarves look really silly. They look like scrunched. Actually, we're going to be male. We're going to be a male dwarf. And we're going to be a warrior. And we either get a choice of dwarf commoner or dwarf noble. And it's actually kind of nice thing about the Origins game is that, you know, depending on which route you go, except for male and female have no difference between it, but like a human has a different story, a elf has a different story, and a dwarf has a different story. And among that, a commoner and a noble elf also have different stories. The only change is that I think all mages have the same story, but still, that means you get to play human mage, and then you can play human rogue or whatever. But we're going to be a dwarf. We're going to be a dwarf commoner. We're going to be an outcast.
Greetings.
And let's see what kind of presets we got. Because, I don't know. Oh, hello. Wow, that is some epic mustache right there. Actually, I like that one. We'll be that. And, name shall be... crap. I'm terrible at names. Crud. Gunther! Gunther Broska. What dumb name is Gunther? I'm not gonna do Gunther. I don't know. Hunther. It's even worse, but I don't care. We're gonna do next. Alright, we gotta choose our whatever. Strength, dexterity, constitution. What's that? Nothing. I didn't hear what you said. Anyway, of course, we want some strength, being a warrior. Let's see, agility, blah blah blah. A little of agility might help. Constitution, cunning, magic. Magic, dexterity is more for rogues. Willpower, magic is usually for your magic casters, and depending on which way you go. Cunning is also, actually, you know, a little cunning might be good. There you go, a little cunning. And we get a chooser. Feats, I guess. Start off combat training. You can do, let's see, Carceron, stealing. Oh, or you can steal. I guess it's because we're a commoner. A commoner is also certain starters also have certain kind of starter things here. A warrior gets combat training. I guess because I'm a commoner, I steal. Trap making, survival, herbalism, poison, and combat tactics. Actually, no, I don't want to do combat. Let's do. No. This is actually, I'm going to be wasting time doing this. Survival. Anyway, and next thing we know, we also get abilities here for what kind of character we are. Huh, this is new. I guess, they added that on some patch. Oh yeah, that's right. This thing patched a couple weeks ago, so there might be a few extra things I haven't noticed. So if I seem like you'll know why. Anyway, we start with dual weapon sweep, but this character is going to be a tank, so we're going to do shield defense. And let's see, don't want two-handed. Let's see what we got here. This is your adult base stuff here. Let's be a little more powerful. Anyway, let's normal. That's fine. Unfortunately, this being on a
Deep beneath the Frostback Mountains sits Orzammar, largest and proudest of the two remaining dwarven cities. Once the seat of an underground empire, Orzammar now stands alone, cut off from the world by the Darkspawn, still clinging to the memory of its former glory. Below the vast statues and gilded halls where the noble families play at politics, the lower castes live in their shadows, scurrying to serve like their ancestors before them. Below that is you. You are casteless, the dirty secret staining Orzammar's perfect society, forced, along with your sister, to sell your services to the crime lord Barat. To the rest of Orzammar, you are proof that the casteless deserve their fate. But you know you do what you have to, the same as everyone, just to survive.
I can't keep gambling on you forever, Precious. You've got a sweet look, something to light a man on fire. But you gotta make it count.
Please, Barat, can we not do this in front of my brother?
Why not? He knows the slope of the land, don't you, boy?
Hey, look at that. Didn't I tell you not to talk to my way to my sister?
You told me a lot of
Yes, I'm
things,
gonna do terrible
not
accents.
one of which meant
'Cause I
more
have
than
to.
a fart in the middens. Before me, your sister was just another duster. Now check her out. Braids down to here, gold cap teeth. She can recite elf poetry and play the string harp. Every man's dream. All she's got to do is find a lord, squeeze out some kid who looks like him, and we're all living the easy life in the Diamond Quarter.
Please, don't get involved. You know that never goes well.
Well, I guess is the downside about being a casteless is that you're stuck doing the worst of the worst, just so, you know. But you know, he's right. I'll do whatever it takes to get to the cesspool.
Listen to the kid. He knows the deal you made.
My
He
girlfriend
lays
disagrees
low
on my
and
horrible
whatever
accent, so I guess I
jobs,
should
don't
stop
wanna
on my
risk
head.
anyone valuable. In return, I put out coins so you can doll yourself up and get a belly full of
They
some
only voice act
nobleman's
DK
bread.
characters. They don't voice your
Then
character.
you both go free. And I get to join the
She says I should
family and
forget
be
my
called
character, so
my lord for the
I guess
rest
I'm
of
just
the
going to be
little
the silent
prince's
protagonist, which I hate so much. But they're fixing that in Dragon Age 2. Let's see. And her son will call you uncle and come visit you on name days.
That's what everyone likes. A
Oh, he didn't like
casteless with
that.
a big mouth. But I didn't come for the
I have to be
joy
at
of
least
your
somewhat
company.
sarcastic. You
I've
know,
been looking at
dwarves
my
are like that.
investments, and this
I
one
think.
hasn't borne much gold. I'm giving you another week, Precious. If you haven't found a patron, you're back to sweeping streets.
But I have. I've met someone. That is, I didn't want to promise, but he seemed interested.
Aw, see, she's found somebody. I told you we'd deliver.
It's nothing definite, but he said he wanted to see me again.
Excuse me if I don't start knitting booties. Until I do, you're the one who's going to keep paying her debts with your service to the Carta.
And see, what do you have me to do?
Your buddy Lesky's waiting outside. He knows what I'll need from you today. Don't even think about bungling this job. Your whole family's on loose sand with me right now. And I know you don't have anywhere else to turn.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
It's okay. Let's see. I've seen it before and I'll see it again.
And I feel like every time you do, it kills something in you. You were such a loving child. I hate what this place made you into. That's why I didn't tell you. Barat's been warning me ever since 2 of his other girls found patrons at Lord Harrowmont's reception. They've been getting gifts already. Lord Rooston gave Elsie a surface silk gown and she's not even pregnant. Barat's getting impatient.
Let's see. Just wish we didn't have to kiss up to that cave tick.
You know the other options. Cleaning middens, begging, going to the surface. No. Unless you find a way to save us all from Darkspawn and become a paragon. We're pretty much on Barat's leash for life.
Let's see. Don't know why I can't join the farm army and fight Darkspawn.
It's sheer folly. One more way the nobles protect their status. They say casteless soldiers are more danger to each other than to Darkspawn. That it's an insult to the smith to let us touch a fine-made weapon. Truly, they just don't wish to insult the warrior caste by showing that given the same opportunities, we could lead an army just as well.
Let's see. They'd rather have us all killed
I
than
have
be
little love for the
wrong.
nobles, but they know, more than we ever will, what the Darkspawn have taken from our kind. Every noble I've met has had a brother or a nephew killed in the deep roads. Yet they let their arrogance blind them to the fact that we could help defend the city against the Darkspawn.
Let's see, I need to get going before Brad comes back.
Stay out of trouble.
Because
I'll
I'm
see you
running out of
tonight.
time. Anyway, as you can see, here's our interface. And once we come back and I'm going to save, I'll actually go through and explain interface. Until then, I'll be right back.